Hello, welcome to Lona Soul's Tarot. My name is Victoria, and for today's reading, we are doing Is He Thinking of You? We're going to be looking at who he is, then their current thoughts leading up to whether or not they're going to contact you, and then lastly, we're going to put the next actions to figure out what's going on. Okay, so we have two piles today. The first pile is going to be breakthrough. You can see that there. And for the second pile, we have awareness, which is this one here. Pile one, pile two. Before we get started, I did want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers, any returning subscribers, and if this is your first time here, hello. I do hope that you consider joining my little tribe over here. All are welcome. And yeah, you can go ahead and pause it right here, but I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, so if you chose the breakthrough card, then this is going to be your reading. We can just set that there. For your reading, I'm going to be using my Wandering Moon Tarot. As I briefly stated in the beginning, we are doing Do They Think About You? We're going to get a card to see who they are, moving on to their thoughts. Will they contact or not? And then after that, we'll see what the next actions are or will be. Even if it does come that they're not going to contact, we're going to see exactly what they're going to be doing. If they're planning on it or if they're just deciding to not, just all together. Okay. So as I always say, don't think too hard about any one thing. Just vibe, relax. We are here for fun. And yeah, don't take anything too serious. Always remember these readings are general, so whatever is not for you, don't take. If it's for you, then you can take that and run. All right, so just pay attention to your breathing and person thinking of them. This is to describe who they are. Oh, we got the Devil and the Page of Swords. Their thoughts. We have the Ten of Moons, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Will they contact? We got the Fool and the Six of Wands. And for their next actions, we have the New Moon and the Ace of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the Two of Moons, Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, describing this person, the cards we have is the Devil and the Page of Swords. It could be a Capricorn. This could have been someone that so they were mysterious, but it's like they were fun at the same time, because the Page of Swords is mostly like a very lively type of person. Someone who has a lot of energy, very optimistic, just like down for anything. But it's like they had two sides to them. I feel like this is someone that you definitely probably slept with, and it was very good. Like, very good. I don't know, it's like I get like a vibe of, I'm trying to think of somebody who's kind of, I could use that as an example. I don't know. I guess what I would say, looking at this, is the only thing that keeps popping up in my head is I keep looking at the Devil and the Page of Swords. I keep, the couple that's popping up in my head is Blueface and what's that girl? Krishan. Blueface and Krishan. It's like if that person, if Krishan and Blueface was one person, that would be this person. I do kind of get like kind of like a toxic vibe from them. I feel like this was somebody who was very tempting to you. I don't know. I wouldn't say that you guys are in a relationship, but I definitely feel like this was somebody that you hung around with. Like you guys have slept together. Definitely. And if not, nah, ain't no if not. I honestly feel like this is like you guys definitely messed around, even if it was like one time. This could have been someone that you met while out, like probably partying with a friend or at a friend's house or at your job, like they were a customer or a client or something, or you were their client. I don't know, something about him, it's something about it just kind of like toxic, or like what's like a word, it's like there's a fine line between being toxic and being whatever is the opposite of toxic, but it's a very fine line. I feel like this person was very, very attractive. You were immediately attracted to them due to the way that they carried themselves. They have like this mysterious aura about them, but at the same time, they had this, it was very energetic. It was mysterious, but it was like, you would say that they had a lot of energy, but it's like you don't know what they would be doing, what they would be up to, what they're thinking. Yeah, this person is very tempting. So I think that this is definitely someone that you messed around with at a certain point. I don't think you guys were like official. Yeah, I don't think you guys were official. Okay, so for with their thoughts, we have the 10 of Moons, which is the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords for their thoughts. I think that they have somebody else. They may have somebody else. And then with that 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like it's like, I think this person is, what's on their mind right now is their money, their job, their security in whatever it is that they're doing. So I believe, yeah, maybe they do think about you, but I wouldn't say that it's something that's like on the forefront. I think it's more about their money. And then I also believe that they have somebody else. Like they probably had somebody else when you guys were all messing around then too. I just feel like this person is they're not really, I don't get love. I don't get many like any nurturing type of feeling. I don't know, this guy comes across as just like a person that's enjoying their life right now. They're not making any decisions. They're kind of just, whatever choices they have, they want to take both of them right now. So it's like this person is definitely a got my cake and eat it too type. So yeah, I think they are thinking about you, but it's not something, it's not like an everyday thing. I wouldn't say it's an everyday thing. Because it's like when you're not around, then you're thinking of some either somebody else or their money. This person probably has like they're probably very established. Like they may have a good job. They may have a following. That's definitely a possibility. But their thoughts, it's not they're not really, they're not in that love mode. Because if you notice, we don't have any cups here. Cups are stars. We don't have any cups. We just have pentacles, swords, and wands. Yeah, it's not a very I don't think this person is open to being vulnerable or even thinking about being in love. I think this person is kind of just enjoying what they have right now. And they're enjoying both of it. Like even if you were to like get back in touch with them, or for them to meet back up with you right now, I would say just be careful with your feelings. If you're one of those people that wears your hearts on your sleeve, I would definitely say you may want to put your heart in your chest, because this person is and it's not even to say that they're like a bad person, because just because somebody doesn't want to be emotional or be vulnerable, or they're just not ready for a relationship right now, that doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them a person that's not ready for that. That's it. Does not make them a bad person. I mean, unless they're doing like some grimy crap on the side, then that's a different story. But I don't really get that vibe. I just get the vibe of this person is just like, they're not settling right now, is the vibe I'm getting. They're not, They probably travel. Like, you know, like they go to different places. They probably work in like a business, or like an accountant, or like somebody, what's that? I don't know if you ever seen that show on, what was it, Showtimes? And it was called House of Cards, I think it was. Was it House of Cards? I think it was. Like if you ever seen that one, and they're like what were they? I think they were like consultants, or like advertising consultants and stuff like that. Like how, I don't even remember that other show. But to me, I feel like this person is probably a traveler. And they're not, they are enjoying what they have right now. They really are. Will they contact you? We have the Fool and the Six of Wands here. Coming in to describe or to see whether or not they're going to contact you. With the Fool and the Six of Wands, they probably will, but it won't be on it won't be on a romantic tip, if you get what I'm saying. Like And it's not only to just say that if they were to hit you up, then they would just like want to, you know, boom shakalaka. Like, no, like they probably would like probably invite you out to like a club, or like if they were in town and they were gonna be like hanging out, if you guys had like that type of relationship where you guys kind of like hung around in like groups, they would probably invite you out. They would. But I would say, you know, like that's what I'm saying. Like with this person, I would, if you're really like interested in this person, I would say to leave your heart at home if you're gonna go. Don't bring your heart with you. Put it away. Because this person, they're very, right now they're in like this really optimistic type of vibe. Like right now, I'm telling you, like they are just living their life. They really are. Like right now, they are just living in every sense of the word. They are living. They feel good about themselves. They're proud of themselves, of how far they come. They're probably like at a good age of where, like, you know, they can go out and party. They can go out and they can travel. They can go to different countries. Like, I just feel like it's probably somebody who is just very comfortable in their lifestyle right now. Because with the Six of Wands, that's like, I mean, you can see like they're kind of like standing up on that mountain, like looking like, what's this nigga, what is his name? The one that Rocky, the one that ran up the stairs. That's what he looked like. Like this person is, that's what I'm saying. They will probably invite you out, but it would be on like a friendly, yeah, let's just go out. I'm going out with my friends. You want to come? It would be like that. That's how it would be. This person, because yeah, I don't have to repeat that. That person is living their life. They are very happy in where they are right now within their life. Like they don't have no qualms with it. Like they are living. And for their next actions, we have the new moon and the Ace of Wands. The new moon is the, I would say the Ace of Wands. I didn't say the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. Is it? I would think so. Yeah, that's the Ace of, that's the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have the Ace, dang, we have two aces. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Yeah, this, man, when I'm telling you, this person is, their next actions is to progress in their job, to get higher in whatever job it is that they're doing, to build their career, to get to that next level. If they are just a consultant, they want to become the, you know, the supervisor of the consultants. Like they just trying to move up in their career right now. I feel like right now they're concentrated on their job right now. So if I was to go and say, going back to the beginning, does he think of you? He does, but it's very passing. It's not like, dang, like, you know, like I wonder what they're doing. It's not like that. Like they probably go outside and they hear a song when he was with you or something like that. Like you'll probably clip into his head, but it's not gonna last. Like that thought is not gonna last. They not really, I would say they do, but it's not in a romantic type of vibe. So if they were to contact you, and I think they probably will, like if they're in your town or something and they're having like a get together with their job or like their friends, depending on how you guys met, they would probably invite you and your friends out. They probably would, yeah. But like I said, leave your heart at home. If you really like this person, I would say leave your heart at home. Don't even bring it with you, child. Don't bring it. And it's not even because they're a bad person. It's just that you know, people are just on different stages in their life, and I feel like the stage that this person is in is they're very proud of themselves for how far they've come. They really are. And they just want to keep going. So right now, I don't think this is they're looking to settle down anytime soon. Yeah, that's not what they're looking for right now. They're trying to live, child. And then at the back of the deck, we have the Two of Moons, which is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're just trying to get balance. And I think they're basically doing that. That's what they're doing. That's what their mind is on. Balancing their life with their money with the family, the friends. Like, they just want to get everything balanced out so everything has its fair share amount of time in their life. And right now, feelings and vulnerabilities and stuff like that, that's not something that's on the table. Because we don't have any stars here. And stars of the cup. So, no, they're not. Are they thinking about you? Yeah, but it's a fleeting thought. It's definitely a fleeting thought. Yeah. All right, so for my pile ones, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for you. If you did enjoy this reading or it was insightful for you, please go ahead and leave a like, maybe a comment saying if you chose this pile. And if not, that's okay too. Your presence here is just enough for me. All right. So yeah, it's all love. Hope to see you in my next one. Toodaloo. Pile 2, if you chose the awareness card, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to slip that right over there. And for your deck, we are going to be using my soul cards. I love the back of these cards. They're so pretty. So yeah, we are doing Are They Thinking of You? We're going to get 2 cards per question. First question is going to be 2 cards describing who they are to see whether or not this is your person. Second set of 2 cards is going to be their thoughts. Third set of 2 cards is going to be whether or not they are going to contact, how they're feeling regarding the contact situation. And then the last set of 2 is going to be their next steps, whether or not if they are going to contact. So that way, even if they're not going to contact, we can see what it is that their next move is, because they could be thinking about it or they could just be completely letting it go. Okay, so like I always say, don't think too hard about any one thing. Just vibe, relax. It's just a reading, and we are here to have fun. A little bit, I guess. But yeah, always remember these readings are generalized. So whatever is not for you, you can just leave it here on this table. And whatever is, you can take it in your pocket and run. All right, so yeah, just pay attention to your breathing and whoosh. Let's see, 2 cards describing who this person is. We have the Judgment card and the Magician. For their current thoughts, we have the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Whether or not they're going to contact. We have the Fool and the Page of Wands. For their next actions, we have the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. All right, so to describe this person, we have the Judgment card and the Magician card. This can either be a past person, like meaning that somebody that you've met, like you've known for a while, and you guys probably lost contact, but then you guys started, they maybe reached back out to you, and they're different from who they used to be. They've changed or they've grown. I think they were very easygoing. They were a very easygoing type of person. They were probably into spirituality before you, or they used to talk to you about it when you guys maybe used to speak before in the past. It was something that you guys did talk about. But I think he may, or this person may have been more into it than you were. And always remember, these can always be interchangeable. So if this sounds more like you, then that is a possibility. They were very fair. They could have been a Libra. An Aquarius. Yeah, I think this person, like the card, it's the awareness card. I feel like this person was very aware, or at least the both of you were very aware. But I think one of you was more into spirituality than the other one. And now that you guys have kind of maybe gotten back together, you start to realize that the both of you kind of think of the same things, or you believe in the same things. I think this is someone that you know from your past, truthfully. Like, this is someone... They could have been very inspirational to you. Or like they would always... like they were probably that one person that you would go to talk to if you were just having like a really bad day, or like you just weren't feeling at your best. Like you could call them or text them and they would message you something silly or a meme or, you know, something, anything. And some reason you would just feel so much better. I feel like they were a very fair person. Probably someone who was able to achieve a lot. They were always able to achieve things, whether it's if you knew them in school, they were an athlete, they were very smart, very clever, wise. It's like they were older than, the way that they carried themselves was older. It's like everything that they did mysteriously just got better. Like, not even mysteriously, it's just like, they were probably the person, they'd be like, damn, this person could do everything. Like, this person is very, I feel like this is a person that everybody would want in their life, truthfully. Like, I just get like a really fair vibe. They're very creative. If they want something, they know that they have to put the work in. They can't just, you know, like sit here and be like, I'm being positive and I'm thinking positive. Like, no, like they would actually go out because they know that they have to be not only just thinking about it, but you actually have to, you know, press the pedal, go. Like, you got to do things. I feel like this person was very, like, they were like a common sense type of person. You would ask them for advice and then they would say the simplest thing, but it would be right. You'd be like, damn, I could have said that. But I think it's just a way that they probably explain things. I think this person was very, very smart. Very, very fair. I get like it's like, I don't know, like when you in school, you got that one popular kid, but they smart. Like, it's not like one of the popular kids that's not very smart. Like, this was the popular kid that was very, very smart. But they were cool. They weren't one of the popular kids that's like, you know, like they not talking to geeks and the nerds and whatever. Like, this person, they was friends with everybody. Like, everybody liked them. Everybody. They were popular, but not because of the way they looked. They were probably very good looking, but I don't think that had anything to do with them being popular. I think it was just kind of the way that they carried themselves. I feel like this is someone that you probably knew from back then, like in school or at a past job. Everything seemingly was like, it just seemed like they could do everything with no, like it looked like they just made it look so easy. But then, like, if you were to actually ask them what they did and they tell you everything that they did, you'd be like, damn, I didn't see you do all that. Like, you know, they just make things look so easy. So I think this is definitely somebody from your past that probably is now coming back into your life. Or they have already come back into your life. Yeah, I honestly think this is someone that you knew. And if you didn't know them from school, you definitely knew them from like a job, a past job. Like, you guys were in the same vicinity for a period of time. I'll say that. And they were just that one person that everybody got along with, everybody liked. Very fair, but very powerful. People looked up to them. For their thoughts, we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Something is keeping them up at night. They're worried or stressed about something. Because the Nine of Swords, if you remember, is the person that's in the bed in the Rider-Waite Tarot. They're in the bed and they're like, they have their face in the palm of their hands. So this person is stressed out about something. They may be going through something within their life, or yeah, something is happening. Something is worrying them. I'll say that. And then with the Ace of Swords as well. You know what I get? I get this feeling of like they're wanting to be. I get a vibe of them wanting to just be not this. And maybe you were the type of person that they could have been that way with. Like the same way that they were like easygoing and all of that stuff, you were like that as well. But like, for the way you were to them was like, they didn't feel like they had to be this around you for you to care about them or anything like that. Maybe you guys haven't talked for a while. And they're wanting to talk to you now, but they're probably like, I wasn't even talking to them, you know, for like this amount of time, and now I just want to come and talk to them. Who the hell says that they're going to want to talk to me, you know? I think there's something about being scared. They're worried of something. It's like, I have a feeling like you guys probably haven't talked in a while. I just keep getting that feeling. Like, they were this person and they probably like went off and like kind of did like their thing, their job, their career, whatever. And maybe when they were out there, it just kind of wasn't what they thought it was going to be. But I feel like you're the only person that they feel like they can express that to. But they're worried that you're probably not even going to want to hear it. Or like, I think at the same time, they're kind of probably worried that people won't care, just in like general, because they've always seemingly had life so easy, or everything came so easy to them. So I think right now, I think it has something to do with being like afraid of vulnerability, of really being completely honest about how they felt during that time. You know, because sometimes, you know, like sometimes when you're like really good at something, or like your life just seems a lot easier to other people who don't live it. And because you make it look so easy, you're afraid to look weak, or you're afraid to be like, I'm tired, or to just be afraid to be like, I don't like it, because everybody around you is like continuously giving you praise about it. So it's like you would kind of feel ungrateful. I feel like, to me, I feel like they have like this, it's like, I feel like they want to be vulnerable with you, but they're afraid of being judged, or they're afraid of sounding ungrateful, sounding like you don't have nothing to like worry about, like your life is set. But they probably are just not happy, like emotionally. Like back then when they were like younger, or like back when you guys knew each other, it was easier to be that way, you know, because at the same time you guys were younger. So you feel like you have time to figure everything out. Even if you're not feeling good enough right now at the age that you are, you feel like you still have time before you get older to get everything to be the way that you want it to be. But I feel like right now, they don't feel that way. I think they do want to talk to you about it, but I think that they're afraid that you may think that they're being ungrateful. They're afraid of that. They're afraid of how you're going to view them if they were to be vulnerable with you. That's definitely what they're thinking right now. But they want to. They definitely want to tell you. It's just they're afraid. I'm telling you, it's like when you have like, when you set the bar so high and stuff like that for some people who are living that life. Like, I think a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to keep going. Because those people get tired too. Like, whether we want to believe it or not, they get tired too. For if whether or not they're going to contact you, we have the Fool and the Page of Wands. I think they are going to contact you. I definitely think they're going to. Because with the Fool, it's all about risk-taking. Right now, they're kind of stuck in their head, you know? But I feel like eventually they will kind of, I won't say get over it, but I feel like they'll gain more confidence in talking to you about it, you know? So if you probably are around them and they kind of just seem like a little bit down, or like kind of just like staring off into, you know, whatever, just staring. Even if you don't know what to say, if you guys are like friendly and stuff like that, you know, just like tap them on the hand, or, you know, like little things like that, just to like make them know that you are there and you do see them. I feel like this person really wants to talk, but I feel like they're afraid to. They will. They definitely will. And then with the Page of Wands here, they're going to. They're going to. Right now, they're just they're building. They're building up that confidence to do so. But they are. They definitely are. They're gonna contact you sooner than later, I would definitely say. Because I feel like I don't know. It's like I get this feeling of like you were the only person that kind of saw them, if that makes sense. Or at least you're the only person that they felt seen by. But maybe you guys weren't talking for some time. They probably are a little bit scared that you're not going to want to hear it. Because they probably just kind of like went ghost. Or not went ghost, but like, you know, they kind of just... Things fell through the cracks and you guys probably didn't talk as much. So they're definitely thinking about you. Definitely thinking about you. You make them nervous. And mind you, this doesn't always have to be like a love person. Like, this doesn't have to always be like a relationship. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be whatever. But, you know, take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like this person is, you make them nervous. You definitely make them nervous. But they're building up the courage, they are. Next actions, we have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. For their next actions, Two of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. They're gonna talk to you. They are. They may try to invite you somewhere. Like impress you. I don't know why. And I will say this, because this just popped in my head as I said that. Be wary that, you know, they come across like they're trying to buy your attention or buy your love. If they do that, and it's not something that you feel that they should, I think you should let them know that. Because I feel like they may have, that may be the only way that they know how to give love or show vulnerability is by buying things for people, you know. And that's not to say that that's how you are. That's just saying when you've been around certain people for so long and you know what they expect, you kind of get in this mode of thinking that everybody wants that. So while he was out, you know, doing his thing and his career and building it all up, he's probably been around people who make a lot of money, who spend a lot of money. So this person may try to impress you with that. That's definitely an yeah, they may use that as a tactic. But if that's something that you're not into, whatever, just let them know, you know. Just let them know. You're like, hey, you know, like, we could have just went to the park, you know? Because some people really, like, they really just need to hear things in order for them to know, you know? Because we're not mind readers, as much as we try to be. We're not. I don't know, for some reason, I get, like, this very somber feeling about this, like, with this pile. I don't know if they're sad or like they're just, I don't know. It's very somber. It's a very different vibe from pile one. I feel like this person is, they're going through something. I don't know if it's like a midlife crisis or what, but maybe, I don't know. They're probably not where they thought they would have been. Or they don't have the life that they thought that they would have had. But they're thinking about you, because you're the only one that I feel makes them feel comfortable within themselves. And they feel like they don't really have to like try too hard. Like they can just literally, honestly, like I just keep hearing, you're the only one that saw me. You're the only one that saw me. You're the only one that saw him or her. You're the only one. So they're thinking about it. It's just that they're a little bit scared right now because you guys maybe lost contact for a little bit. And they don't want to just like come to you and, you know, like lay all their problems out. And, you know, like some people are, they're just like, they're not going to want to hear that shit, you know. But I feel like they're going to get over that because I feel like they're going to realize who it is that you really are and remember how you used to treat them So then I feel like at some point they're gonna overcome this fear. They're gonna overcome it. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but they're definitely gonna overcome it. And they will try to impress you monetarily, whether it's taking you on a fancy date, asking you if you want to go out of town, a cruise, or, you know, like, I don't know, something. Yeah, but I feel like this person is, they're needing someone to talk to. So they're thinking of you because of that. Not saying like you're like their therapist, but I just feel like you make them feel crazy comfortable. And I feel like they're missing that right now. It's like they've had to be somebody that they're not, and that they never wanted to be. So like thinking back onto their life, they're like, you pop up. Because in their eyes, you were the realest one. Like, you were just that person that never judged them. Like, never. Like, I'm like getting goosebumps. This shit is crazy. Oh my God. This person is definitely coming because, yeah, they're gonna come. Not fast, but they are gonna come. They're thinking of, like, I feel like they're having a lot of ideas run through their head. Like, maybe I should do this. Like, no, maybe I should do that. Like, maybe I could just do this and then I could do that. Like, you know, like they're having all these ideas. Like, I should do this, then that, then this, then that. So they may come at you on different, like, vibes. You know, like, you want to go to the gym? You want to go to the park? You want to get something to eat? Like, it'll be a whole bunch of different things that they'll probably try to do. Mostly because I think that they will be trying to impress you. But I don't get the vibe that that's something that you would be impressed by. And I think they know that. And that could be something that worries them too, because they're not aware of what it would take to impress you. It's a very, like, sensual feeling. It's so crazy. It's like, oh man. Yeah. It's a very sensual feeling. Whew, Lord Jesus. All right. For my pile twos, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and edit there for you, my pile twos. If this did resonate with you, flip your switch, you caught what I was throwing, please go ahead and leave a like, maybe a subscription, and a comment to let me know if this was your pile, and maybe if this was kind of like your person. I am very interested in that because this person's vibe is very sexy. It's very sensual, like just passion. It feels very passionate. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And if you did reach this far, you are the GOAT, my love. So yeah, it's all love, child. I hope to see you in my next one. Toodaloo.